but that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and get this underway. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It's good to see Sidnev awake. That's a good thing. Sidnev, of course, a veteran here of the CTM Masters event, looking for her first championship. She's gotten to the finals several times, semifinals several times. In fact, I was looking at, we do host the Peace Dependency podcast. Frank puts his podcast over here, and he did some kind of power rankings for each of the major tournament or league circuits. And he seemed to calculate that Sidnev had the best power ranking despite not having won last year. So there you go. Sidnev, her characteristic 1 push down point. SV 46,000 to start us off. Long bar over left's going to uncover that well. FMS agrees with that. She's number 1 in 2023. So there you go. Sidnev kicking ass, but maybe not taking names. Right? So we'll see. I mean, this every single month, Sidnev, huge threats. But of course, everybody really at this point is a huge threat. And so it's a real challenge to get through these brackets. I mean, you saw the red bracket if you were watching the pregame here. You saw what the red bracket's going to look like with Fractals, Scooty, Andy, Curie. How do you get through that? Green bracket. I mean, either Dog or Gerald are going to be eliminated. Look at these 5 belows on Sidnev's side. I mean, they're just insane. I mean, do we have to expand? I mean, do we have to re-rank these? I don't know. I mean, it's just crazy that some of these players have to be eliminated in round 1. Sidnev and SV. Right? Sidnev, top ranked player. SV, CTM Masters event champion. What the heck? 228 Sidnev, 211 for SV. Yeah, thank you, Austin. Really appreciate your hanging out here. Also on YouTube, we've got Who This White Dude. Man, these these YouTube usernames, they go hard. I'll tell you that. Jacob Maddox, Oscillate, Dan V is there. Thank you so much. Mari's here, Marfram, Suds, Katsugiri, Roman. Yeah, and of course, Sidnev, your 2023 CTWC runner-up. All right, 345. Sidnev halfway through level 18 phase. So kind of on pace for maybe, at this rate where it's still early in the 18 phase, maybe, but on pace for almost a 700K 19 transition. It's SV not too far behind. But yeah, 413 for Sidnev through 76. Kind of ahead of that golden pace where you want maybe about 400K from a top flight player through 80 lines. Tetris and a half ahead of that pace, basically. Ramon Opia is here. Henry DS says this was literally a finals match last year. Yeah, true. SV with the line spin. Thank you, SV. That should be like automatic victory. All right, Sidnev having to put that S flat on top of that square spire. Gonna build out that left and address that little tuck situation there. Column 6 and 7. 7 and 8. What is it? 7 and 8. I don't know. Yeah, but SV not too far behind. Just about 21. Just basically a Tetris behind. Game sending a drought to these players. They are on the same P sets. We do have a level 39 super kill screen as has become our standard. Often duplicated, never equaled. All right, Roman says, please do not top out. I'll be back in 4 minutes. All right, I'll communicate that to these players. Players, please take heed. Roman will be back in 4 minutes. 524 Sidnev. That's my birthday, 524. So what does that mean? It's very, it's a sign. All right, that left side. Okay, a little bit flat in the middle of that sack for Sidnev, able to find the tee and a long bar. Sometimes you can be too flat. So it's always good to have like a little nub that you can build off of. There we go. Sidnev going to uncover that. SV in a little bit of a dig. That long bar is going to help a lot. Needs a... Okay, Sidnev is going to transition in at about just under 600K. SV just 4 lines away. And really now just 1 line away. There is a transition, able to get that bar over. And I think SV going to be okay. Good. Going to uncover that well. Long bar in Tetris SV. 524. Sidnev has built out that lead. 150,000 point lead right now. Ahead by about 7 lines. Stanislaw says his birthday is tomorrow. So there you go. Everybody wish Stanislaw, great supporter of our tournament and channel. And I believe, Stanislaw, you're the one that sent me a dime in the mail, right? Didn't you send me a dime? Was that you? Am I remembering that right? Stanislaw, I think it was Stanislaw. Yeah, he sent me a dime bag in the mail, but it was a literal dime, not illicit drugs. 640 SV, 765 Sidnev. MREJ, thanks for the prime resub, by the way. Appreciate that. That was about 5 minutes ago. I missed that. I've got my monitors arranged a little bit differently, so I'm not used to looking in the direction that the chat is right now. So if I miss something, just remind me. Say, hey man, I subscribed and you didn't say anything. I always try to say something if I can. I hate that. I hate when I do a super chat or subscribe or bits and then the streamer doesn't acknowledge it. I don't know what it is. Like, it shouldn't matter. Like, I'm doing it to support the streamer and I want to support them no matter what, right? Like, if I'm giving, the funds over there, I want to support them and it shouldn't matter. But I do get a little bit of a jolt of like, all right, they said my name. So I always try to do that. So if I miss it, it's not on purpose. Tetris for SV 807-934 Sidnev. Tetris Sidnev 967. I am experiencing a little bit of frames. That is on my side, so apologies. I got that apartment internet, We do have, fiber, but still apartment internet, so there can be issues. Max out here for Sidnev on 27-907 for SV. There is a Tetris SV 941. So has closed that gap a little bit. SV at 1 point down by 150,000. Yeah, that bracket link might not be up to date. I still haven't. For the longest time, I did not have a login, even though it was insisted that I did have one. Oh no, SV, that left side needs to get a long bar down the right side or a long bar to the left or a long bar anywhere. And it comes just too late. And SV, are you going to be able to survive? The answer is no. SV going to top out here, 954. Sidnev with the B34 is good in game number 1. GG's. But yeah, it still says October 23. So for the longest time, I did not have a login. And I think I finally do have a login, but like as of a couple weeks ago. And I don't know how to update that, so I got to figure that out. I'll put that on my... Somebody wants to put it in my DM Vandy channel. So I'll be reminded to do that. Because basically, by the time these brackets are over, there's a 1.2 for Sidnev. Basically, by the time these brackets are over, I don't remember any commitments that I've made. All right, Sidnev here scrambling up the top. Gonna top out. Sidnev takes game number 1 to get them underway. Sidnev up 1-0 3-1 Tetris. Yes, we're just under 10,000 subs. Oh, Sidnev with a misdrop. Got the pushdown point, but with the egregious S placement, that could be the worst opener. Now, Sidnev, this is not the worst opener contest. This is Classic Tetris Monthly Masters events. Just in case. Not sure if you know which vet you're at. Gruntiata says, oh, now you tell her. Right. Yeah, exactly. I should have mentioned that right up to at the beginning. So Sidnev, after that misdrop, kind of on the left well. SV trying to stay perfect and started the game off with 4 consecutive Tetrises. We'll see. Waiting on that long bar. Still trying to go perfect. No, gonna end up taking a couple of burns there. All right, so you can see how one little mistake can cascade here, right? I mean, I'd have topped out by now from that. But Sidnev still on that left well, gets the Tetris and is still building out that right side. So no compunction about staying on that left well. I find that it messes me up. If I move to that left well for any significant period of time, I get discombobulated. Oh, Hanchai son, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it on Twitch. Prime sub. I get discombobulated. I get all turned around. It's like, you ever see the YouTube video where the people make the bicycle where, you know, you have to move the handlebars left to go right and right to go left? Well, that's how I feel if I stay on that left well too long. Just things don't make sense. All right, SV244. And after all that, Sidnev, not too far behind. Just about 60,000 points behind. We're on the standing desk today. Sorry to those of you who don't want to hear anything personal. You just want to hear Tetris, but I am on the standing desk. Let's see. Let me get all the Vandy personal details out of the way. Let's see. Oh no, Sidnev. What a jacked up board. Has a Vitz set up on the right side, gets it, and the other bar to bring it down. So you can see the relaxed body. Like, look at that. Look at that 5 below over there. Wouldn't even think to do that. But yeah, you want to get all the Vandy personal details out of there. Yes, I got the standing desk. I got the keto carnivore. What else? Drinking a Coke Zero. Haven't had a chicken sandwich in a couple of months. What else? Any other personal questions I can address here during level 18? Oh, Austin said sadly I can't see the score difference. Oh yeah, unfortunately we don't have that on here. That is a feature of some advanced stat overlays that we can access, but also tend to throw in some technical, can tend to throw in some monkey wrench into the stream at times. So something we have not yet adopted. SV with the T-spin waiting, gets the T and the spin. Long bar down the right side for Sidnev, 338, backed by about 75,000 points. Dewey says, when's the last time you wrestled a man in the mud in the 60s? I think it was Wednesday. Thanks to everybody following us on Twitch and on YouTube. Yeah, so anyway, we are about, last time I checked, about 40 subs away on Twitch. I'm sorry, I wish it was that. On YouTube from 10,000. So if you're watching and not subbed to us on YouTube, then do it. Doesn't cost anything. And, hit that notification bell. That way you'll never miss a stream or an upload. 511 SV 458 for Sidnev. There is an adjustment to get Tetris ready a little bit earlier. SV's board getting a little bit high. Gonna get a long bar to bring it down two more available with no burns. Look at the adjustment. Oh, but ends up having to fill it in and take the burn anyway. Gets a long bar in transition at 582, 486 transition for Sidnev, or a little bit less than that. So just about 100,000 point lead for SV, but SV burning a little bit. And that is happening not on my side. So I might have to refresh one of these streams. Don't worry about it, players. You keep going. All right, it's come back. There you go. Usually you just wait a little bit. There's a dirty, I'm assuming Tetris. Yes, there it is. Dirty Tetris from SV. Got a little slideshow Tetris on one of our players. Sidnev staying on that left well. And look at that, setting up the Z spin in the middle of the board with a, I mean, that just takes some courage. 665 SV, clean board Tetris, 692. Sidnev staying on that left well. There you go. That's a good piece to open that up and keep the left side accessible. Takes that triple. See at what point Sidnev decides to move or try to move this back over. The board just looks super tricky. Another Tetris for SV726. Oh, that left side S for Sidnev. That is going to need some attention. All right, getting the burns on the left. Still not out of the woods yet. The concentration required to get out of this. I would have topped out like 58 pieces ago. 771 SV building on this lead while Sidnev is in suffer mode. That spire in the middle for Sidnev. Oh my word. Oh, that T. How did that T get over? What the heck? Oh no, that right side is gonna cut Sidnev off from the right side. That's gonna be a top out, and SV has tied it up. GG's. So a rare level 18 speed or level 19 speed top outs from one of our players. You don't see that a lot. Almost always they're getting to level 29 speed. It's like 2019 Tetris all over again. Players actually topping out on level 25. Respect 19, hashtag, right? Exactly. Hey, what's up, Alectris? And SV here. See now players are just going for stats padding. This is all Game Scout. If you're in chat, this is your fault. Blame Scout. Yeah, a Blame Scout. Sud says, why is SV mulleting a less than a max into kill screen? Because this is what Game Scout has created. You know, you all think he's all, you know, cute and cuddly and makes these great heartwarming videos, but ruining Tetris. Now SV could be, yeah, SV's stream could have died, so this is smart. That's actually a good point Dan V making in chat. SV was having some issues, so it is actually smart for SV to do this if he has had stream issues, because he doesn't know where Sidnev topped out. So I'm not going to blame SV for this at all. I think that's a SV. We're just going to go with that story. In fact, while we're talking about that, let me refresh these streams here. All right, let's go ahead and get this underway. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Sidnev and SV, what was once a best of 5, now a best of 3. Or maybe a worst of 3, because both players, or both games really ended a little bit earlier. SV setting up the T-spin like a boss. People still say that? No, they stopped saying that. 2012. It was stupid back then. All right, both players starting off with Tetris's. Sidnev again with the push down points. Zempro says, yeah, it's a decade out of style, unfortunately, Vandy. Wait, people are still, they're not still doing the Harlem Shake? Are they still doing the Harlem Shake? That's not still happening? Or planking? Or was that the thing it was? Planking? What about, are they still doing the ice bucket challenge? Yeah, there you go, Zepro, the ice bucket challenge. Okay, great minds. Or at least these two minds anyway. All right, Sidnev with a dirty Tetris. We'll uncover that well. 140 Sidnev, 185 SV, bang Tetris Sidnev. Yeah, Coney 2012, Harambe. What about Harambe? Or what about the rent is too damn high? Remember that guy? The rent is too damn high guy. Or the pants on the ground guy. That's it. Old memes. 261 Sidnev, 281 for SV. Krantiatis says, I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. $288 Sidnev, 326 for Sidnev. Loaf Mohizamaz says it's free real estate. Yeah, all right. If you're watching on YouTube, what are your favorite old memes? Oh, double rainbow. Yeah, there you go. Or the bedroom intruder song. That was one of my personal favorites. All right, 422 Sidnev, 391. I mean, sorry, 422 SV. I do this all the time. I love these two individuals, but anytime they play each other, it's just like me calling Sidnev SV and SV Sidnev. Like there's just S's and V's and beginning in it. It's a mess. Annoying orange. Oh my God. Or that Fred. That Fred. Did anybody really watch that Fred? 493 for SV. 399 for Sidnev. Wait, that Fred, so they made a movie of that Fred, and then they really made a trilogy? They made 3 Fred movies? Oh my word. 424 Sidnev, 517 SV. Long bar down Tetris SV. Good pace here for SV, 542 through 113. Another Tetris. Chocolate Rain. Yeah, there you go. Tazon Day. All right, long bar in for SV, 612. Going for one more. We'll get it. There's the Tetris into 19. 636 transition for SV, only 517 here for Sidnev. So big lead for SV, but you know, there's a lot of Tetris still to be played. We do have a level 39 super kill screen. Speed will increase once more at 29 and then to 39 where it is virtually unplayable. Although we do have a player competing this month who has gotten to level 40 from a full game level 39 super kill screen game. That is Alex T has gotten to level 40 10 lines into the 39 super kill screen. I mean, what the heck? A year from now, we're gonna have to be adding triple kill screen at level 49. And I'll do it too. I will do it. Damn it. We should just do it anyway, just for the memes. 674 Sidnev, 789 SV. Sidnev will Tetris again. Cole says Vandy thinks he's a YouTube commenter for real. Oh yeah. Peanut butter jelly time says loaf mohismus. And Crazy Frog says Noah Golan. Of course, Rick rolling, yes. 901, huge pace, SV. We're sitting here talking about memes. Meanwhile, SV is going ham here. Actually set up for a Tetris. Would love to get a bar now. Trying to keep it open. Gets the bar in the Tetris. 931 here on 24. All year base. Yeah, that's like really old school. That's before most people in this chat were born. Along with like Homestar Runner. Banana Phone. 913 Sidnev on 25. And SV gonna Tetris on 25 with the max out. And another Tetris. So over 100,000 point lead for SV has really maintained it. So really Sidnev has kept pace with SV basically since the 19 transition. Oh yeah, that hamster, the what is it? Is it like suspicious hamster or whatever it is? Or is it, oh, is that dramatic chipmunk? Do they call it that? Who made those parody songs like, or those novelty songs like dramatic chipmunk, hey, dramatic chipmunk, hey? Who was that? Somebody knows. That was a thing for a while.
What is the future of the human race?
Piano Cats. B58 Sidnev, D33 for SV. The 1.3. I'm sitting here prattling on about Dramatic Chipmunk. Meanwhile, SV with a 1.3 transition. We've got a banger of a game. Oh no, SV's board breaking down here and has topped out at D86. So huge pace, but could go all for naught if Sidnev can chase this down. There's a Tetris over there, needs to get to D86. Long bar to the left, crucial for Sidnev. There's plenty of time to do this. Can take her time just bringing this down. SV says big choke. Not yet. We'll see. Needs to get to D87. That is the target. There's a Tetris Sidnev. D66. One more Tetris will do it. It's all day. Set up for it. Long bar in Tetris Sidnev. And yes, Sidnev will take game number 3. Oh, of course, there's all the, Rhett and Link commercials before they were doing good Mythical Morning. All their commercials that they did back in the day. I'm a big fan of all that. E81 for Sidnev. Looking to get that rollover. Stat padding. Thanks, Scout. Oh, there's a Tetris F42. 12 lines to go. So, Sidnev gonna go for 2. Yes, Sidnev is, no, not gonna go for 2. Oh, no, can't get the squares over to the left. I thought Sidnev was gonna try to go for 2. Alas. No, it's all right. Mullen, fine. All right, both players are ready. It is game 4. Let's go ahead. Get it started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Ads are not overrated. Ads are like keeping us going, believe me.
What is the future of the human race?
Yes. Oh, great. Thank you so much, Summer B76. Matcherino. I might have missed a few Matcherino contributions. Firedox with the 331. Thank you very much. Jen Bros, I missed yours earlier. Thank you very, very much. Sorry if I missed the contributions. Again, I organized my screen in a little bit of different ways, so I'm just not used to looking in certain directions, and I'll get used to it. But thank you, Jen Bros, for the $50 contribution. Fired Ox. Now, is it Fire Dox or Fired Ox? With the 331 contributions, that is going to bring us to 1,400 even. We need to get to 600 if we want to pay our top 8. That means everybody who wins a match will at least get into the prize pool, and that's what we like. You know, these players, they put in a lot of effort to stay sharp, to improve, and prize pool helps with that. It makes it worth their time. And who knows, maybe it allows, you know, it makes it so their parents will allow them to do it. It's like, all right, you're bringing in some cash here. I'll let you keep playing Tetris. Keep winning. So please do contribute to the prize pool. We have definitely some, you know, big contributors that get us most of the way there. As I said to start the broadcast off, we love that and appreciate that, but it is also, you know, for being frank, a little bit of a concern. SV a little bit of concern here. That left side looks like he'll be able to bring this down. Again, we appreciate those big donors, but it's a bit of a concern because, you know, we have so much of the support wrapped up in just a handful of people. But if we can get, you know, a good chunk of y'all even contributing, you know, between $1 and $5 every month to that prize pool, it's going to take some of the burden off of our kind of big contributors. So please consider going to ctm.gg/Matcherino, contribute to the prize pool. I don't like to be like a broken record, but it's for the players, right? Players get 100% of the contribution. There's a little bit of a tiny fee that Matcherino tax on for providing the service. And believe me, that is a service that we appreciate and are happy for them to collect a fee because it simplifies a lot of things for us. We were, again, a top partner this year with Matcherino. Thanks for those of you who contributed. Anyway, ctm.gg/Matcherino, blah, 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 blah. Tetris, I don't think the players mind me pitching and pimping the Matcherino. 227 for SV334 Sidnev. There's a couple of long bars for SV and a couple of Tetrises. And there are those same 2 long bars for Sidnev. Can only get the 1 Tetris out of it, but has the lead, 403 to 320. Summer B76 says, Vandy implying all players in CTM Masters still live with their parents. I mean, Pink Blue with the $20 contribution. I'm not sure why that alarm isn't coming up. There should be an alert that says it. I'm not sure why that's not coming up, but I'll have to go and reconfigure that. But thank you for the contribution. $20 from Pink Blue. That gets us up to how much? Oh, of course. 1420. Funny numbers. I don't know why the alerts aren't coming up. I'm not sure what happened there, so I'll have to keep track and make sure I name everybody. 610 Sidnev, 431 SV, so a little bit of a suffer game for SV Longbar to fill in. And another one to get that Tetris into 19 at 455. This could be a 200K lead for Sidnev at transition. I don't know, avoid. Yeah, wants to take that tuck in here. Get the Tetris in. 657 transition for SV. For Sidnev. Sidnev, not SV Sidnev. I did it again. See? For Sidnev. Ay, 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 ay. It's the S's and V's, and they're in the same order, and they're beginning and end of the names. Can one of these folks please change their names? Just for me. Do it for me, please. Rhubarb. Oh my god, rhubarb. Someone needs to time out rhubarb. Ay, ay, ay. Rhubarb. Oh, we can't time him out because he's a mod. Long bar over for Sidnev, 788. Only I can do it. Oh no. Oh, Captain did it. Oh, timed out rhubarb, not vicious rhubarb. Captain. Sidnev still over 200,000 point lead. And that, you know, we're kind of running out of daylight here as we approach level 29. Now a 270,000 point lead. Remember, SV has to win this one to stay in the tournament. Oh, beautiful placement of that square to make room for that L that came in. Open up and keep that well open for SV. Gets a long bar in. Another Tetris for SV, 776, but Sidnev, A42, so 270,000 point lead just about. Maybe that's the event that we have to do at Lone Star is like Tetris parody karaoke. You gotta come prepared with a Tetris parody song and then karaoke it. All right, that's decisive. I wasn't sure if we're going to do Lone Star, but if people come and do that, we'll do it. I wasn't sure. You know, I was still on the fence because I got to make a decision basically like now. But that sealed it. We do Tetris parody karaoke. That is reason enough to do a live event. 1.2 here for Sidnev. Trying to get one last Tetris. Gets it. C55 Sidnev. SV at 939. So what are we going to do here? What is SV's best chance here? Just to go for it. I don't see any other alternative but to just go ham for SV. He's back by 250,000 points, which is What, 70 lines to go? Not even? All right, SV trying to bring this down. Of course, far be it for me to tell anyone what the optimal Tetris strategy is, but $4.20 contribution from Zella Zowie. Thank you so much, bringing us to 142420. Appreciate that. SV with the B38, but Sidnev with the E66 running out of time. Just about 42 lines to go for SV, plus Sidnev is back a few lines in the sequence. So SV really with no options but to just go ham, go for Tetrises, minimize burns, and just gamble and go for it. There is no tomorrow. Oh no, that S to the left side. That really could kind of seal SV's fate here if it takes too many lines to get this burned away. All right, set up in column 2. Gets it, Tetris C98. 15 lines to go for SV. Sidnev just one away from the rollover. There's the Tetris in the rollover. Got the 035. SV just going for it. Oh, can't get that bar over. And that is going to do it for SV. That is a top out. Sidnev is good. We'll watch Sidnev try to get to level 39. GG's to you, SV. Not your day today, but hope to see you back here. All right, Sidnev with the 1.78. The 1.7. There you go. Sidnev, good score. Good match, 3-1. Sidnev. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest Classic Tetris community online at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.